Did you know that Cuba sends thousands of doctors around the world every year? The US wants that to stop. Cuba's healthcare system is sometimes considered as one of the best around the world, even surpassing those of higher income countries. In Cuba, there's one doctor for about every 155 people, a ratio much higher than places like Italy, Canada, UK, and the US. And since the 1959 revolution, Cuba has sent up to 400,000 doctors across the globe to respond to disease outbreaks and other medical crises. Those medical missions provide free or low-cost care and are often seen as a lifeline for communities across the global south. In fact, Cuba provides lower-income countries with more medical staff than all the G7 countries put together. Some have even been part of solidarity programs that went to Haiti after the floods, provided support during Ebola outbreaks in Africa, or helped respond to the COVID-19 pandemic in 40 countries, and a large percentage are in Venezuela. These doctors often work in difficult environments and receive a fixed salary from the Cuban government. Today, there are about 24,000 Cuban doctors stationed in more than 50 countries. Cuba also trains about 10 to 12,000 new doctors every year, with many being international students from Latin America, Africa, and Asia. Doctors from over 120 countries have trained on the island's 13 medical universities. But now the US is putting pressure on other countries to put that practice to a stop, claiming the medical outreach programs are forced labor and threatening sanctions against governments that participate. The Prime Minister of St. Lucia was quoted saying the US had even ordered the country to stop sending its medical students to Cuba, although US officials denied this. Cuba's medical missions are a major source of foreign currency after decades of US blockade, which has massively impacted Cuba's health system, with doctors leaving the country and those that remain unable to access life-saving medicine. The UN warns that new moves by the US, like cutting off Cuba's supplies of oil, have put Cuba on the verge of humanitarian collapse. And with the US now obstructing Cuba's medical outreach programs, those impacts could soon be felt far from Cuba and across the global south.
أصابتكم مصيبة